Hi guys, and welcome to our channel, and today I'm going to talk about my least and favorite products. This might be a two-part video only because I do have a lot of products that I was really liking, and it's not a year-long products, it's just more of products that I've liked or that I've incessantly used or I cannot put down, or I really think if you don't know anything about it, you should definitely know something about it because, yeah, I have just been on a rampage, and even though it's like some of it is like everyday makeup, it's still some stuff, a lot of it. And some of it is some things that I've used over the year, but still, because I haven't been on Instagram long enough, I didn't want to come in and just give you just a couple of rinky-dink things. I definitely wanted to talk about some favorites that I loved, and I've wanted to do this for a long time, but the end of the year was just the best time to do it. So, without further ado, let's get to the liking. The first thing I'm going to talk about that I'm just going to see, and I know you guys are going to be like, really, girl? Did you not throw this away already? But you guys know I am loving, and I'm so in love with my ELF setting spray. I just wish I had more of it. Like, I have not been able to stop and go find it, and every time I go to the store, it's out. I don't like ordering online so much anymore just because I just don't feel like waiting, and I'm usually just never home enough, so yeah, I want it now. Like, I can't help it. This is just so refreshing. It's so nice. I love that it's all natural. The only thing that I don't like or I wish is at the price point. Well, actually, no. There's nothing I don't like about it. It's $3, which, I mean, come on. For other makeup sprays out there, it could be worse. So if you haven't tried the makeup setting spray by ELF, definitely try it. It is awesome. And now with that being said, and it is being a favorite, it can be tossed away. So there goes that. The next thing I'm going to talk about, and I'm just going to pull out things randomly. I'm not even going to go in order I wanted to, but it's okay. I'm going to talk about my Jergens Shea Butter Conditions and Enriches Deep Conditioning Moisturizer. This stuff is the business. I love, 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 love Jergens. I have eczema, and I've always had it since I was a kid. I get it every now and then on my arms. I broke out recently over like the summer or as the like spring to winter. I had broken out weirdly, and they have another type of lotion that comes in a tub, and it's a more thicker cream. There was an oatmeal one, and ever since then I've just loved Jergens. They've just, I don't know, don't know if they've reformulated their lotion or if they've done things differently, but I definitely love this lotion. I use it every day. It just feels great, especially like right out the shower. It just feels so good. It smells delicious, and yeah, it does what it says it does. It deep conditions and moisturizes my body. The next thing I'm going to talk about is my brushes. Let's try to go in some type of an order, right? I'm just loving this hair. It's like, oh, so bomb, right? Can we have a moment of silence? And that highlight though. So I wanted to talk about a couple of brushes that I have just been absolutely loving. I cannot put them down. I just I love them. And they're just, of course, my favorite brushes. First is my Real Technique brush. Yes, it's dirty. Get over it. I use this all the time. I use this for my foundation. I use this for my powder. I use this just period. I really like it for liquid foundation. It goes on really well. It does a really great job of moving the product around, and I feel like it doesn't pick up too much, and that way you don't feel like you're using too much of your product. The last thing I hate is to waste a lot putting it on my hand and then seeing a huge blob that's just there. I mean, come on. Nobody wants to waste product. The next one that I'm going to talk about, or the next two actually, are both from BH Cosmetics. I'm not sure what this set was called. I just know that it's pink polka dots and it has gold on it. I think it's still available. Yes, this is dirty. I think it's still available. I think they were on Holt Look recently. It comes in a pink and black polka dot little travel carry case thing. I did get it a lot cheaper than on the Holt Look, so you might want to stick around and wait for BH Cosmetics to have their big sales because they usually tend to have some great sales, and the brushes, they have great price points for them. But this is just the overall fluffy contour brush, and I just love this. I use this for my powder, and it's just so soft. Like, these brushes are so soft. Like, I love BH Cosmetics. I do. For their price point, for what they offer, I mean, I've had this for a little while now, and these are so sturdy. I've washed them. There's no fallout. I have other brushes that I thought would hold up better, and they haven't, and these are just like the bee's knees. Like, I haven't used all of them, but the ones that I have used, mainly these two, are just like a huge staple. I love them. Like, this, you get the perfect every place for your powder, and I just think it just works wonderful. It's the bomb. And then this, of course, is the fan brush, and I love this brush because as thick as it is, you actually don't pick up a lot of product with it. You'd be very surprised. You can really dust the cheeks really, really nicely for a nice highlight. I really like it sometimes for powder as well. Sometimes I'll take my powder, and if it's on certain areas, I just like to go ahead and just, lightly dust. But for highlight, period, this is the bomb. It definitely picks up the product and it disperses it well, but it doesn't pack it on too much. And when I do want to pack it on, I use this one. This is from Shany Cosmetics, or Shani. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Shany Cosmetics. I like this little brush. At first, when I got this, I was very mad because I was hoping to get a brush like this. This was my goal, and I was like, I'm never going to use this. And one day, like, I don't know if I just was being lazy or just couldn't find it, but I found this brush and I have not been able to put it down. It is doing the business on my highlight. I used it today. It just literally dusts right on the apple of the cheek. It just does such a phenomenal job. And what I love about it is when I show you the highlighter that I use with it, I mean, it just picks up the smallest amount, but oh my goodness, does it like lay it down perfect. It is amazing. So Shany Cosmetics is where I got it. I got this offline. It came in a kit, but yeah, I would just go ahead and check and see if they have that still available. This is the Sonia Kashuk brush. Now, before anybody says anything, I've had this brush before YouTube and all the gurus and everybody's been saying it. I've had it because it has no writing on it anymore. I've had this brush for years. Like, I think Destiny Godly was like, remember when people would be like, oh girl, you should be on this? And I'm like, I've already been on that. This is how I feel about this brush. I have already been on these brushes. Just, ugh. Specifically, the ones with the body. I love this brush. It is, just, I don't even know what to say. It's just amazing. It's a flat type kabuki brush. It's when she first came out with this line, and like I said, have had this brush for years. It's held up really well. I mean, you can see there's just not a lot of damage to it at all. It's just wonderful. Like one or two strays, but this is a great brush. It just, I'm going to have to do a tutorial at some point with this brush because I really like the way that it spreads the product. I like the way that it is movable. I like the way that you can pat, you can circular motion, you can do a lot of different you can stipple. You can do a lot of different types of foundation techniques with this brush. And it works so well. It's so blendable. Like, I just love it. It's my little thing. I got it fluffy. I love this brush. So if you have to find like a brush for yourself out of any of these, definitely go with this one. Start investing in Sonia Kashuk because she's the business. Let's start with blush. One of the things that I had to definitely talk about is my ELF. I don't know if this is going to come in completely well because this is not going to do it business. But like this pink is so pink. Let me see if I can. So I try to like show you guys a little bit more. But this is, it's like you can only see it in the dark. This is the, what palette is this? Antigua. And I didn't so much use the bronzer as much as I've used the blush. And I will say I've used them both together, and I think that they work amazingly well. They just look awesome. Hold on, I just feel like I thought I was going to get a ring light for Christmas, and I did not get one, so that is why I'm having all this light issues. I apologize in advance, but yeah, that's that. I love this. These two together work really, really well. This is such a phenomenal blush. Like, it's so pretty, and like, this stinks because, like, I can't even swatch for you guys. Like, you're not even going to be able to see because my light just sucks. But what I will say is there is a lot of shimmer, and that's kind of why I blend it with the bronzer. The bronzer does have shimmer as well, but for some reason when you put them together, they make like this perfect, beautiful, like, beautiful, beautiful kind of a highlighty blush. It's just so gorgeous. The only thing that I don't like is that there's all that extra sparkle in it because I can deal without the sparkle. So that's more of like a probably summertime blush maybe or not, but I do love it. My other blush that I absolutely love is Iris. From where? BH Cosmetics. Get it together. Get it together. Now this is a peach color that, again, like I said, my lighting sucks, so I'm sorry if you can't see it. But this is a nice peach color, and then this is like a deepy, more mauve-y color. I love this deep mauve color. I don't really wear the peach one too much. I should, but I just don't. I'm gonna try to, but again, I am in love with this color, and there's so much product in this. Like, it's amazingly insane. I think these were like $2. I got them ridiculously cheap. They're so cute, so adorable, and they're a blush duo, and I have two of them, but the other one I don't use as much as this one. I have Daisy, but this is Iris, and I also like to use the, like, more of a mauve tone, sometimes in the crease. Sometimes I'll use this color. I know it's a blush, but hey, that's what makeup is for. It's for fun and for mixing around and doing what you want. The other blush that I'm going to talk about is an oldie but a goodie. It's MAC Love Thang. I don't know when I got this. I don't know. Actually, I do. This is the very first blush I ever bought for makeup. So that's crazy. I recently just rediscovered this. I just happened to not be able to find Iris, I think, and I ended up using this, and I just love, love, love it. It's a baked blush, and I'm packing it on really thick so you can see it, because I told you, like, my light sucks. I am using it today. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it is amazing. It has that mauve tone-like color, and it does have a lot of shimmer. There's some gold flecks in it, but the thing I love about this, actually, no. That's because I accidentally swatched from the wrong side. No, there's tons of specks. So yes, there's tons of gold specks in there. There's tons of sparkle and shimmer. It's not as bad as the ELF one. The ELF one, for some reason, I think it's like a spray over. They just completely have tons and tons of like glitter on it, whereas this, it literally just like picks up the light. And that's one thing that I love about MAC blushes. They might have some shimmer in them, but the shimmer is actually an attracting factor rather than a distracting factor, I guess to say. So I really love this one. It's an oldie. I don't even know if they have it anymore. Again, it's called Love Thang. If they do, definitely pick it up because I think it's such a beautiful color, and I put on very little of it and it just illuminates my face. So I love it. And it goes great with the contour. So this is my ELF highlighter that I use, and I wanted to show you guys. I am so mad at myself because I originally bought this. It came broke. I fixed it. I've been using it since then. It's my highlight I have on now, and somehow I closed it and dropped it the other day, and it just like fell to pieces. So now I have to reconstruct and save it. But yeah, a chick is so sad. And it's the most beautiful champagne-like color like you will ever see in your life. It is amazing. It is just so gorgeous. Like, that wasn't even enough. I can't even, like, I can't. Like, I don't want to open this because it's just, yeah. But trust me, guys, this is the business. For foundations. Foundation.